The 1976 bicentennial quarter is not just another coin. It's a true piece of American history that millions of people hold close to their hearts. Minted to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence, this quarter carries a design unlike any other in the Washington series. Instead of the familiar eagle on the reverse, it features a colonial drummer boy, a proud symbol of America's revolutionary spirit, with a torch of victory and 13 stars to represent the original colonies. The obverse still shows George Washington's portrait, but the dual date 1776 to 1976 marks it forever as a tribute coin, a time capsule of the nation's bicentennial celebrations. When these quarters first appeared, they instantly captured the imagination of the public. People hoarded them straight out of circulation, setting them aside as souvenirs of the historic year. Families who normally didn't collect coins saved at least one for their children or tucked them into keepsake boxes. For many, it wasn't just about the monetary value. It was about patriotism, pride, and the excitement of celebrating 200 years of independence. The mint struck billions of these quarters, both in clad composition for circulation and in special silver issues for collectors. Yet within that massive production, certain rarities and high-grade examples have emerged, and these are the ones worth serious money today. One of the most fascinating aspects of the bicentennial quarter is its variety of finishes. Regular circulation strikes from Philadelphia and Denver are the most common, but the San Francisco Mint produced special proof and silver versions. The 40% silver bicentennial quarters were sold in collector sets, and these coins shine with a beauty that has only grown with age. In perfect PR 70 deep cameo condition, silver proofs can command hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. And when you move into ultra-high-grade business strikes, the story gets even more exciting. An MS-67 or MS-68 bicentennial quarter is rare enough. But when one in flawless condition comes to market, collectors go into a frenzy, pushing prices into the thousands. Errors make the hunt even more thrilling. Bicentennial quarters are known to have been struck with off-center errors, double strikes, die breaks, and even some dramatic misalignments. Imagine a drummer boy design struck so far off-center that part of the coin is blank, or a double strike where two overlapping images tell the story of the mint's mistake. These coins can sell for hundreds or more, depending on how dramatic the error is. There are even rumors of transitional planchet errors, where a bicentennial design may have been struck on the wrong metal blank, making it one of the rarest finds of all. For everyday collectors, the bicentennial quarter is often the gateway coin that sparked a lifelong love of numismatics. Many kids in the 1970s first noticed this unique design and started saving coins, checking their change, and asking their parents to hold on to unusual finds. Even today, the sight of a drummer boy quarter brings back nostalgia for an era when America was in full celebration, with parades, fireworks, and a surge of national pride. The coin is more than just money. It's a memory. Condition, as always, plays the biggest role in determining value. Most bicentennial quarters in circulation are worn, worth only face value. But pristine, uncirculated examples with sharp details and blazing luster are where collectors focus their attention. Grading services like PCGS and NGC have certified thousands of these coins, but the very top populations, those few with absolutely perfect surfaces, command the highest premiums. Registry set collectors, always seeking to build the finest possible sets, will pay astronomical sums for that one coin that outshines the rest. Silver bicentennial quarters add another dimension. Struck in both proof and uncirculated finishes, these coins were offered in special 3-coin sets with a $50 and dollar, all featuring unique bicentennial designs. The silver versions carry not just collector value, but intrinsic silver content as well. Over the years, many of these sets were broken apart, with the coins entering the secondary market. Today, intact sets in pristine condition are becoming scarcer, and single silver bicentennial quarters graded PR 70 remain highly sought after. But the story doesn't end with rarity or value. The bicentennial quarter also represents a pivotal moment in U.S. coinage. It was the first time in decades that a circulating coin bore a design change, breaking the long tradition of consistency. This paved the way for later programs like the 50-state quarters, which transformed coin collecting into a mainstream hobby again in the late 1990s and 2000s. Without the success of the bicentennial designs, the state quarters might never have happened. In this sense, the 1976 quarter was a pioneer. Collectors love to speculate about the future of the bicentennial quarter. As more and more are lost to time, melted down, or kept in collections, high-quality survivors will only grow rarer. Already, the market for top-graded examples has seen steady growth, and as nostalgia deepens, demand continues to rise. It's not unrealistic to think that certain bicentennial quarters could one day reach values in the tens or even hundreds of thousands, particularly if tied to dramatic errors or undiscovered varieties. Imagine, for a moment, stumbling across a silver bicentennial quarter in a drawer kept by a grandparent since 1976. You take it to a grading service, and it comes back PR 70 deep cameo, one of only a handful in existence. Overnight, that coin goes from being a family keepsake to a five-figure treasure. This is the magic of coin collecting, the possibility that a coin sitting quietly in your possession might actually be worth a fortune. The 1976 bicentennial quarter is, in every way, a coin that unites history, patriotism, and the thrill of the hunt. It reminds us that coins are more than currency. They're storytellers. They tell the story of a nation celebrating its 200th birthday, of a mint willing to break tradition to honor that milestone, and of collectors, both young and old, who continue to treasure these pieces decades later. Whether clad or silver, circulated or proof, common or rare, the bicentennial quarter remains one of the most beloved coins in American history, and for good reason. It's also worth noting that bicentennial coinage marked the first time in U.S. history that all three circulating denominations above a dime, the quarter, half dollar, and dollar, were redesigned at once. This bold move was unprecedented and gave the American people a fresh look at the money they used every day. It created excitement that had not been seen since the introduction of the Kennedy half dollar in 1964. The success of the bicentennial coins laid the groundwork for future programs like the 50-state quarters, which would later ignite one of the largest collecting crazes in U.S. history. Collectors also find deep meaning in the bicentennial date itself. Unlike most coins that carry a single year, these quarters proudly bear the dual date 1776 to 1976. This makes them timeless, permanently anchored to both the birth of the nation and its bicentennial celebration. No matter when you look at it, the coin reminds you of America's beginnings and its endurance 2 centuries later. That dual date, paired with the unique design, ensures that no bicentennial quarter will ever be mistaken for just another Washington quarter. Stories of discovery continue to this day. People still report finding bicentennial quarters in bank rolls, change jars, or tucked away in old drawers. Most are circulated and worth face value, but every once in a while, a gem emerges, a coin with blazing luster, sharp details, or even a rare error. These finds keep collectors hopeful and encourage new generations to join the hobby. The idea that a rare treasure could be hiding in plain sight is one of the most thrilling aspects of numismatics. Market trends suggest that interest in bicentennial quarters is only going to grow. As the 250th anniversary of American independence approaches in 2026, attention is once again turning to bicentennial coinage. Collectors, investors, and even the general public are showing renewed interest in these coins, driving up demand and prices for the best examples. Auction houses are already predicting that bicentennial-themed coins will see record-breaking sales in the years leading up to and following the semi-quincentennial celebration. If you own high-grade bicentennial quarters, especially silver proofs, it may be one of the smartest times to hold on to them, as the market is poised for another surge. For newcomers to coin collecting, the bicentennial quarter is the perfect entry point. It is affordable, recognizable, and widely available. Yet it also has layers of history, rarity, and value potential. Beginners can start by saving a few circulation fines,